Had a client of mine who recently had their neighbor that was doing improvements on their home. My client's pretty confident that they did some of the improvements onto his property. It's also one of the reasons it's easier sometimes to stop that from getting too far down the road because depending on what it is, like say if it's a fence, not inexpensive these days with fence prices, but not as hard to get removed. I know of stories of people building part of their home that where it encroaches is pretty rare, but that's getting super expensive if something like that happens. And it's one of the reasons as a real estate agent, I always say it's good to get to know your neighbors. Obviously, you don't always get to choose who your neighbors are, but trying to have good relationships with your neighbors or as good as you can is important because then when they start a project like that, it's not you going over there to badger them right off the bat, but it might be just finding out exactly what they're doing so that way you can stay abreast of the situation and hopefully head something off at the pass before it gets too crazy.